How about now? Okay, that seemed to do the trick. Dear viewer, welcome back to the All I Never Did single player world, a place where we relax and learn how to become better Minecrafters. At least I. So behind me we have the ocean monument that we conquered last time, and as you can hear, there is no music right now. I haven't decided on what kind of music to compose for this place, so I thought, just for today, let's keep it silent for once, because there are some sounds that are really atmospheric and kind of new to me actually. Ooh. So I've started to remove the inner walls here, like we talked about last time. I built my first conduit. Oh, it's right down here. And listen to this. This is so cool. You can hear the kind of the heartbeats, and you also hear it's hurting one of the guardians. When it's all built up like this with the maximum amount of blocks, it hurts the nearby hostile mobs. So I don't really have a plan here. I just had the urge to remove the walls inside here and see what it looks like. But I also removed the floor to kind of make the guardians naturally swim down here. And down here we can have some kind of trap. Maybe the usual stuff that they funnel down into a hole with lava in and then, you know, die from fall damage. Every time I come here, there actually are quite a few guardians. These shouldn't be close. Let's open them and get away. Oh, glitch! I have a little safe spot here. So what I will continue to do, that's a fail throw, is to gradually remove the floor and the walls at the same time. Because if we remove all the walls before the floor, it will be very hard to hide and seek shelter with all the guardians trying to attack you. So just taking it piece by piece and see when it feels like enough. I haven't done any kind of draining yet, and still, as you can see, there are a lot of guardians here. I'm failing so hard with my throws. One last. There we go. But really, just by removing the walls here, we get so much materials. Oh, someone is trying to attack me. But we will not do any more of this today. I just wanted to show you what I've done here so far. Looks kind of cool, right? With the walls like this. And then when we feel that this is a big enough area, we could drain the rest and just keep it as kind of a base, and also drain the outside, of course, to maximize the efficiency. These are the blocks I've collected so far, by the way, just by taking down the inner walls. I want to bring some of these with me. I found another sponge room, so there were 2 of those. I guess it usually is. So half of the sponges are back at spawn already. So since the launch of 1.14 is coming really close now, it seems, I wanted to do a couple of things to prepare for the transition. I want to make a simple cactus farm here, and the cacti should drop into the water stream, which will go in to the house and out on the other side here, and to, you know, the rest of the items, and go into our storage system there, the treasures and junk house. But the water stream through the house, it's fake. It's all fake. Items are coming. I still really like this. Shoop. And I want the cacti to be a part of this. But as you can see here, it is the dispenser here, because the water stream doesn't go through the house. It is in fact a line of hoppers instead, and then I turn this clock on to make the dispenser shoot out the items that will end up here. And I don't like this at all. I want the water stream to go through here instead. But so far I haven't succeeded in making that work. But when the Village and Pillage update launches, we will once more go out and try to find a mesa, and then we will dye the terracotta green and rebuild, or rather spruce up, the slime farm over there. And for that we need a cactus farm, and I want it here, and I want the water stream to go through the house. Long story, but I would like to do that before 1.14 launches, so we are prepared with more green dye. And the other thing, and maybe more importantly, is that I haven't been able to 100% confirm that you actually can break bedrock in 1.14. So I want to do that in this episode. Let's bring some blocks and try to find a nice place close to our Nether house. Hey lads, if we should build some sort of farm, we should do it over the lava lake here, right? Because there will not be much spawning over here. That doesn't mean we have to break in through the roof over the lake. We can do it by the side here. And we have kind of a natural hill. Let's pillar up here. Okay, we have reached bedrock. Okay, I think I need to read up a bit of how to do this. Oh, did we bring any ender pearls? Did we bring any obsidian? We have ender pearls. We have obsidian. Just by chance, I'm very well prepared. But in order to actually break through the bedrock, we needed a lot more stuff, which I went back and got. And I also found a good place here. This is where it goes all the way up to the ceiling. So we'll break through maybe these 2 blocks, I thought. So let's see if we can do this. This is very strange. And I don't really understand what is happening. This first part is a bit easier to understand. You need to place a minecart, which you will hop into. Let's see if we can break the rails. Equip ourselves with pearls. And then we'll jump into the minecart, jump out of it, jump up and throw a pearl. So I hope we don't die and lose all our stuff here. Okay, get in, crouch, jump, and get up. Whew! Piece of cake. So let's see, I wrote down the coordinates. The first block is minus 52, 64, so this block. And let's see, 53, it's really disorientating up here. This block after that one. That way we have a too wide hole to get up and down through. I would like it to be possible to have minecarts go up here. I don't know if that will work, but let's do this. Okay, I didn't get far. You're supposed to put a detector rail there. I brought activator rails. So let's see if I have the materials to make the right kind. How do you... Let's see, showing all oh, I need to look into a crafting table interface, of course. Now let's see. Detector rail. Yeah, I think we have all the materials. If we make a stone pressure plate, what was it? Dust, iron, and we have 6. Okay, this is so annoying. I remembered we needed 2 redstone blocks, but in fact we need 2 more. And I'm just 4 dust short of making a 4th block here. So we need to go back and get more redstone, because I looked in the chest and I didn't find any way to get any dust out of anything I saw here, unfortunately. Okay, let's get some redstone. Okay. I didn't expect that. I thought we would come back to our regular Nether portal in our spawn area. I guess we are kind of close to the snow farm. Oh, there's our village. Alright. So we're kind of close. Did I bring a boat? No. I think actually there is a boat around here somewhere. And there is the ice farm. Kind of cool seeing it from this angle. And there is the boat. It has been here since 2017. Finally, you are useful again. And we should have some redstone in here. Yeah. Okay, anything else? There is a Swedish expression. What you don't have in your head, you will have to have in your legs. Okay, the first part is done. Now it's time to explode this TNT minecart. Let's see if we can get a good screenshot as well. Nice, and what is supposed to happen is these pistons has lost their heads, which did happen, so far so good. Having come this far in this very strange technique, we have a piston facing this way without the head, and this piston is pointing downwards, also without a head. We are now supposed to place a piston here facing downwards, and in all the tutorials I've seen using this technique, you place a slab here, you crawl under with your elytra, and you place the piston from down below, so to speak. We don't have elytra yet, after 1.5 years playing in this world. Liking it old school. So we'll have to do it some other way. I hope I'm not messing anything up here with quasi-connectivity and all that stuff. We'll power the upper piston. Great. And do that one more time. Now that piston is at floor level, and we should be able to just push it in place. 1 and 2. Okay, I think it worked. Okay, moment of truth. Let's see if it worked. So under this piston should be a hole. Well, I did something wrong, so let's just try this again. Okay, we have come to the last part here again, and this time I will move the piston from long away, so there is no risk that we accidentally, power any of the mechanics here before the piston is at its destination. It's in place. Let's try this again. Please work, please work. Alright, we'll try buttons this time. Let's be really careful. Okay, if we put the piston here now... I mean, this whole setup is dependent on different glitches, and it's very important how the blocks are powered. But I don't really understand how this could destroy anything. I mean, this is the only block that gets powered, right? And there isn't anything around here that should affect it, or is it? Okay, let's push it in place. Let's put the last piston in place there and turn the lever. No! Ah, I forgot to put the block here. Yeah. Okay, how about now? Yes! Finally! I think I need to rewatch the footage, but I think I forgot to remove the redstone block there. So we have one hole. I think now that I have done this 5 or 6 times already, let's go ahead and do it one more time. It should be... yeah, this block as well, so we have a 2 wide gap. Okay, second hole. Let's see if this worked without any hiccups. Yes. Very good. I'm so happy this finally worked. Alright, that's all we are going to do on top of the Nether this time, and I guess before 1.14. So let's go build a cactus farm. I will leave a link in the description to one of the Bedrock breaking tutorials if you're interested. Right now I'm trying to see if this building will be too big. We have 4 cactuses per floor. Initially I was going with just 1. But that will be so inefficient if we don't make it really, really high. Maybe a 1 cactus design would look better actually. But I think we'll go with 4, and if we put it a little bit to the side here, maybe it will look okay. Yeah, we'll roll with it, and if it looks terrible, we'll tear it down. I want to make this a real simple design with water collection just at the bottom, not 1 per floor or anything. So if we have a water source per corner, will that pick everything up? It should, right? Let's try to throw some down. Oh, nice! A little swirl there. Did they go down though? Oh, I forgot. Items float to the surface nowadays. Okay. Let's get some soul sand. We have 1 block here. That's enough for our testing at least. No, wait. Not soul sand. It must be magma blocks. Okay, and try it again. Okay. Yeah, that works then. Oh, can I get out? Whew. Alright, so that's how we do it. And they will go down there into yet another side line, I think. In here. Because they can't go straight. Because what we need to do is to make that chest trick. Because if the water stream should go over these hoppers, they can't go straight over them, then they will get stuck. So they need to be pressed against the side to pass through, and to do that they first need to go into this stream so they can go against the chests, or however you do that, and then go that way. So maybe here then. If this is the collection area, it seemed to be working. All the blocks go into the existing stream here and into the house. But I think I will have to change my plan with the magma cubes and that. Maybe we'll have the farm here instead, and all the items will be kind of flushed sideways into the stream here. Something like this. If the water goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, it should be just perfect. And we'll make sure that the items doesn't jump over to this ledge. But we are out of sandstone almost out of glass. So let's take a trip to the desert smelter. Llama leveranser never fails. We should have plenty here already. Let's bring back 4 stacks of glass. And some sandstone. And go to sleep. I'm trying lime stained glass. I thought this area could need some splash of color. Let's see. Okay, we need some kind of wall here. Every single block jumped over. Alright. How about now? Okay, that seemed to do the trick. Right. Good. I'm using fences to break the cactus blocks and half slabs under the sand. Because I've heard that if you have a full block here, the cactus could break upwards and bounce back into itself and be destroyed. So this is more efficient. But it's very small. Only 12 cacti in total. But still, it's one of the biggest buildings at spawn. Can I make it? Oh, I'm trying something with the roof here. You won't see this very often, I think. Maybe from the tower. But this design feels a bit temporary. Maybe. We'll work on this in more peace and quiet. Right now the most important thing was to get the farm itself finished. But let's have a look just to get an idea of the size of this thing. Yeah, it's really dominating the landscape here now. And of course it is a bit boxy, and we only have the stained glass and the sandstone. We would like to make it blend in a bit better, to borrow blocks from the surroundings. From the water trenches, for example, blend in some regular stone and some wood as well to make it a bit softer, you know. But it is nice and bright. It kind of breaks up the color scheme at spawn a bit, and I think I like it. Add more detail to it, of course. Just for fun, let's see how much it has gathered here while we have been working on it. What are you doing, crazy bone? Okay. 12 cactus so far in maybe 10-15 minutes. That's not too bad. So the last thing, let's have a quick look at the iron supply. We could make a last overnight AFK session here, because this thing will break. Let's make some of these into blocks. Yeah, we have over 9 stacks of iron blocks, so that will keep us going for a while. I'm really looking forward to the village and pillage update, which will, if everything goes well, launch tomorrow. So, thank you for being with me in this episode of All I Never Did. I hope you feel relaxed, and I'll see you next time.